Well, hello. You may wonder at my appearance. It's because I just washed my hair. And I don't want it to be everywhere, so it's up on the towel. There, now that we've got that cleared up. Hello, Nancy today. Gee, I haven't talked to you for a while, have I? Yesterday I drove all day and I made a few videos. The last one I made, I was answering some of your comments, and it was taking so long to upload at McDonald's, so I went out to the car and then it lost the internet, and of course you know that means that I lost my video too. Anyway, today I arrived at Barb's sister's in Nashville yesterday evening. It took me forever to drive from LJ or somewhere in the mountains of Georgia all the way to Nashville. Seemed like it was, but and then there was a change of time. My clocks were a mess. The clock in the car was on standard time or savings time instead of standard time. And then I had another clock which was also different. And then the one on my GPS was telling me the time of arrival, not the time. And that was in the new time zone, the central time zone time. And I was so confused. I just couldn't deal with it. Anyway, I finally got there. Felt like 2 in the morning. It was about 9 o'clock when I got there. Anyway, this morning we left at 7. I bagged up each of those gourds in a separate bag, and we got everything in. I had a big mess of stuff. Anyway, we got everything in, and then we headed north to Indiana, and we stopped to see somebody, and it was so much fun. She didn't want to be videoed. She hasn't even ever wanted to have her photo taken, so I didn't even know what she looked like. I was expecting a very tall, thin blonde, and she was a regular, and she had a beautiful face, and she had brown hair. She was about my height. Anyway, so she and Barb and her daughter and I and her daughter's boyfriend, no, her daughter and her and Barb and I went out to dinner, to lunch, and her daughter's friend and husband came along to meet me. Imagine that. And we had a wonderful time. It was really good place with good pizza, even though I'm not supposed to be eating pizza. And then we walked in her town, and that was very interesting. Beautiful town. Did a few little videos, and then got back on the road again, and away we went to Momspot. We finally got to Momspot at 7:30 at night, and she went and picked up 2 of her kids. We had the most wonderful time. I made them some bags, and she is a graduate, and this time I have a teacup and saucer hanging from her tassel of her graduation cap. Anyway, so we did a little presentation, giving her the bag and giving her daughter Katie the bag. It was so much fun. And Katie had a violin, and I said, "Well, let me teach you how to play." Like, hello, this is me. But I showed her what I know. I showed her what I knew. Anyway, that's what I showed her. And so she was working on it. She was practicing away. And I bought a violin. I bought a violin for $35 in a beautiful case. It's a beautiful violin, but the bow is sprung and it won't make a single sound. Anyway, it also didn't have any rosin, but Katie had some rosin that had broken in half, so she gave me her half a piece of rosin. And in this violin case was the Mel Bay book. Was it Mel Bay? No. It was a violin course that I had learned with. It had a CD in it. It was a book with a CD, and so I gave that to her. And so she's gone on to try to learn it tonight. Can you believe that? It was just awesome to be there with them. She wanted to have a teepee, the Crystal Palace glass teepee. And they built a teepee as soon as I built a teepee. Isn't that cool? Momspot is very much like me. Oh, and she does awesome quilting. She has this huge quilting thing that stretches across the room. It's a beautiful thing. It's electric. I mean, it's like a sewing machine and this quilting beam frame of some sort. Anyway, it was amazing. We had a lovely time, and I painted on the front of their bags. Momspot got I made her a car with straw bales on top, and Katie would like to have a glass teepee on hers, so I did them with a campfire in it and me sitting in there and all the lights all around. It was so fun. It was just so fun. And then we drove some more. We had to leave, and it was nighttime because we got there from 7:30 till 9:30, but we had to um, I had to leave, and so now we're in a hotel. And I'm ready to go to sleep. It was a wonderful day, but a difficult day at the same time. Oh, here's a yawning video. I have to add that to the yawning playlist. Alright, well, let's hope this uploads. Ta-ta! See you tomorrow. And remember, pretending you are normal day after day is exhausting.